Hey, look, it's the double wide dudes. All right. Oh, man, I can't get over that.
Too much.
How we doing, man?
I'm good. I'm starting to see this one in. I've had a lot of fun doing this. We're going to keep doing this, Mousetrap?
Yeah, absolutely. This is just the beginning. I think podcast is a beautiful source for people to listen to it while they're on their commute or on their lunch break. Just some good info for them to take in. So I don't plan on stopping.
All right. Well, I'm right here with you. As long as you're podcasting, I'm your podcast coach here.
Perfect. Well, this is going to wrap it up on depreciation. The first four we talked about a lot of different factors that determines the resale value, what's going to happen with your home in the future. And if you listen this far, then you've listened to the first four. And it just really comes down to there's no guarantees, right? I mean, when you're getting a mobile home or a regular site-build home, the market's going to play a big factor on the availability of housing options and a desired spot or area where people are going to want to move to, right? So another example is a family member of mine. She was in the Marines, and she lived out in California.
Is that your sister?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she moved out there, I want to say, in 2006. Her and her husband were aviation electricians, so they were stationed out in Camp Pendleton. And, they were starting a family, so they decided to buy a house. They got out of the barracks and bought a home, and it was a townhome. And at the time, it was worth about $280,000. And this was, I would say, early 2007. Right around the time where the housing crisis hit, and late 2007 and early 2008, that home depreciated, I want to say, about $100,000.
Took a big hit, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big chunk of change. You can buy 2 double wides for that. And I'm sure just like a lot of other folks out there, it was devastating for them to find out that their home that they just bought is losing so much value.
Yeah.
Right? So even a traditional house is going to go up and down in value just like a mobile home would. It's all going to depend on the market.
Right. And you hit the nail on the head there, Mousetrap. There is no guarantee whether it's a manufactured home, a site-built home, stick-built home, or whatever you want to call it. It comes down to the market, and your sister wasn't alone there. Homes in California, Nevada, Arizona, stick-built homes, site-built homes, what folks might call, quote, real houses, going down in value by as much as 50%.
Yeah.
And really what it came down to is they were overpriced to begin with. So it's like we were talking about at the very beginning, Mousetrap, making sure that you as a consumer are doing as much research as you possibly can, and making sure to slow down and realize that this is quite possibly the most important financial decision you will ever make in your life. And it's worth taking the time to slow down, to not get caught up in the emotions and in the excitement of the purchase. And it is fun. Let it be fun. It should be fun. But not to get caught up in those emotions, and making sure to take the time to slow down and do your research. If you overpay at the beginning, then the day you get your home, it's worth less than what you paid for it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, it comes down to research. Nowadays with the internet and Google, put yourself out there. Call these retailers. Find the floor plan that you guys like, that's suitable for you and your family, and try to deal with someone who's honest and transparent. You're going to get that gut feeling if it feels right? If the person who's trying to sell you the home is honest and upfront with the information, and you get that warm and fuzzy feeling, then you know you're moving in the right direction.
Right.
Yeah. All right, AP, you promised our listeners the secret to always winning when it came to make a housing change.
Right.
What do you got for us?
Well, what it comes down to, Mousetrap, all the research in the world, we as homeowners and home buyers really don't get to decide what's going to happen to the market or not. That's not something that's 100% in our control. So what I encourage homeowners is to focus more on, is this home purchase going to make you and your family happy? Is this housing change going to improve your family's life? Is it something that you, a month from now, a year from now, once you've purchased your home, envision you and your family being happier than you are in your current situation? And if you focus on that first and foremost, then whether the housing market goes up or down, it really doesn't matter. What matters is what's between those doors, and that's a family that's happy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what it's definitely all about.
Right.
How can people get in touch with us, AP? I mean, say they listen to these and, like, yeah, I kind of like those dudes.
The double-eyed dudes?
I kind of like those double-eyed dudes.
Well, they can give us a call at our office. Our office line is area code 210-593-8601. But heck, I'm in sales. I don't even like to talk to a salesperson. So for those folks that want to continue to do their research and see pricing online and options and floor plans and whatnot, we've got all of that publicly posted on our website. It's www.findmymobilehome.com. And we've actually got a 26-page buyer's guide there that covers some of the topics we went over here on our podcast, as well as a ton more. Beautiful.
Well, thanks again, guys. This wraps it up for the series on depreciation. We're going to get into many more myths and many more topics that it's going to be real informative for you guys. Thanks for tuning into the Double Wide Dudes, and we'll catch you on the next one.